Ring post get up here. We in the house with Devon Alexander. Devon, big fight coming up. This guy's name is what? Lee Purdy or Purdy, huh? You know, I mean, it's like, you know, you've been trying to get this other English cat for the longest time, man. He never gets it. So now you got another English boy, man.
Another English guy, Lee Purdy. Very strong guy, very suitable opponent, actually. Can't take him lightly. You don't take nobody lightly at all anyway, but I'm definitely ready for this guy, and I'm going to pick him apart. And I'm going to be ready Saturday night.
Devon, you know what I've been doing for the longest time is I always ask every fighter to drop the knowledge how you got yourself involved into boxing, your record, your amateurs and everything like that. How'd you got yourself into boxing?
Well, the funny thing is, my coach was starting a gym at my elementary school. And, you know, he was telling us about it. He was telling us to come try out and come to just experience it at first. But, you know, I brushed it off, I guess. But my brother went. My brother went first, and he brought me with him the next time he went. He was like, oh, I found a gym, you know, that we can go train at, this and that, this and that. And my brother Vaughn, he brought me, who was professional also and got incarcerated. But nevertheless, he brought me, and I fell in love with it at that time, hitting the bag, hitting the mitts, you know, sparring.
How old were you?
I was 7 years old. Wow. 7 years old, you know, and who would ever think that it would turn into this big thing that I have now? I was just going at first, you know, not knowing, you know, this is what I want to do for a living. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life. Not knowing, but I stuck with it, and here I am now.
How old were you the first amateur fight? How old were you?
I was 8. You have to be 8 in St. Louis to have your first amateur fight. And actually, my first amateur fight, I lost. You know, I was crying. You know, I was like, oh man, I thought I was ready. You know, I trained hard, this and that. But my coach told me don't give up. You know, it happens. And I went back and I beat him the second time. That was my second fight. The guy that beat me the first time, I fought him to get my second fight and I beat him.
You put in a lot of years, a lot of good work into this, you know what I mean? This is something that you love. You can see from age 7, man, doing this. I mean, after this weekend, who would you want to get in the ring? Who's on your radar?
Well, it's a lot of people at 147 that I can deal with. A lot of talent, you know, at 147. You know, you got guys going to be coming up and possibly campaigning at 147. So, you know, the ultimate, you know, is the big thing, is Mayweather. But, you know, nevertheless, I don't like to talk too much about it, you know. But if you ask me after the fight, I'll be able to tell you who all I want and what I want to do. But right now, I want to focus on Lee Purdy.
There's a couple rumors out there. They talking about Mayweather and Canelo. That's what they're saying.
That's what it's a strong possibility it can happen. But if that happens, you know, you got other options. Because 147 is definitely packed with talent, and I'm sure I can beat a lot of them.
A lot of fighters out there, a lot of people there. A couple last words for your fans out in Poland.
Say it again.
A couple last words for your fans out in Poland.
Oh man, Poland, I love you guys, man. You always work for me. You was there in Brooklyn actually, at the Barclays Center.
That's right.
And you interviewed me there, and I love Poland. All my Poland fans, all my non-Poland fans, I love you guys. And tune in Saturday night.
Thank you, sir. Pleasure.